Have you ever played darts? You must have observed that the points allotted to the inner circles are more than the points allotted to the outer circles. That is, if you hit the inner circles, you score more. Why is that so? Is there any specific reason behind it? Before we answer this question, let us first look at these concentric circles. So these two circles are concentric, that is, they have the same center but different radii. Now the region between these two concentric circles, that is this region, it is called a ring. So a ring is the region between two concentric circles. It is the region enclosed within the boundary of these two concentric circles. So the region between the boundary of this and this concentric circles is called the ring. Now what is the area of a ring? Well, let us first shade this inner part as blue. The radius of the smaller circle is small r and the radius of the bigger circle is capital R. Now the area of the bigger circle is given as the red region plus blue region. So the red region plus blue region is equal to the area of the bigger circle. The area of the smaller circle is given by the blue region. Our aim is to find the area of the ring, that is the area of the red region. So if we subtract this from this, we get the area of the red region is equal to bigger circle minus smaller circle. So the area of the red region is equal to area of the bigger circle minus area of the smaller circle. So area of a ring, which is the area of the red region, is given by area of the big circle minus area of the small circle. Now what is the area of the big circle? We know that the area of a circle is given by pi into square of the radius. The radius of the bigger circle is capital R. So the area of bigger circle is given as pi into capital R square. What about the area of smaller circle? Again, it will be pi into radius of the smaller circle, which is small r. So area of the smaller circle will be given by pi into our small r square. Now we can write this as pi capital R square minus pi small r square. From this we can take pi common. So this is equal to pi capital R square minus small r square. So this is what we have, pi capital R square minus small r square. Remember, this is not equal to pi r minus r whole square. So the area of a ring is given by pi into square of bigger radius minus square of smaller radius, that is square of outer radius minus square of inner radius. It is not pi into r minus r whole square. Now we have r square minus small r square, so we can use a square minus b square, and we can write this as pi into r plus r into capital R minus small r. So this is the area of this ring, pi into capital R plus small r into capital R minus small r. So the area of a ring is given by pi into sum of the two radii, that is sum of the outer radius plus inner radius, and the difference of the two radii. So outer radius minus inner radius. Remember, we need to subtract the smaller radius from the bigger radius. That is, we need to subtract the inner radius from the outer radius. So pi into sum of the radii into difference of the radii. This is the area of the ring, that is this red region. Now let us come back to our question again. Why are higher points, or why is more score given if you hit a ring on the inner side than if you hit a ring on the outer side? Why? Let us take some values. Let us assume that the distance between any two rings is 2 centimeter. So this distance, this distance, this distance, each distance is 2 centimeter. Also, let us assume that the radius of the innermost circle is 2 centimeter. So we assume that distance between any two circles, so this is a circle, this is another circle, so the distance between any two circles is 2 centimeter. Also radius of the smallest circle, that is the innermost circle, is 2 centimeter. Now let us consider two rings, ring A and ring B. So this one is ring A and this is ring B. These are two consecutive rings. Let us find the area of ring A and ring B. For that, we would require the radius, inner radius and the outer radius for ring A and ring B. So let us first consider ring A and find what is the inner and the outer radius for ring A. Now for ring A, this part is 2 centimeter, this which is the radius of the innermost circle, and this part is also 2 centimeter because the distance between any two circles is 2 centimeter. So the inner radius is equal to 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4 centimeter. And the outer radius is equal to 2 plus 2 plus 2, because it is the radius of the innermost circle plus this distance plus this distance. So the outer radius is equal to 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 6 centimeter. So we get the inner radius for ring A as 4 centimeter and the outer radius as 6 centimeter. Now can you find the area of ring A? Well, we know that the area of a ring is given by pi into sum of the two radii into difference of the two radii, which is equal to pi into 6 plus 4 into 6 minus 4, which is equal to pi into 10 into 2 equal to 20 pi. So this is the area for ring A. So the area of ring A is 20 pi. Now let us calculate the area of ring B. Again, for ring B, let us find the inner radius and the outer radius. So this small r is the inner radius. We know this is 2, this is 2, and the radius of the innermost circle is 2. So the inner radius for ring B is 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is equal to 6. Again, for outer radius, we know this distance is 2, this is 2, this is 2, and even this is 2. So we have 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is equal to 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 twos here, 4 twos here, that is 8. So the inner radius for ring B is 6 and the outer radius is 8. So can you find the area of ring B? Well, the area is given by pi into capital R plus small r into capital R minus small r, which is equal to pi. Capital R is 8, small r is 6, capital R is 8, small r is 6, equal to pi. 8 plus 6 is 14, 8 minus 6 is 2. So pi into 14 into 2, which is equal to 28 pi. So we see that the area of ring B is 28 pi. So this is 28 pi. Now, we had seen that area of ring B is 28 pi, whereas area of ring A is 20 pi. So the area of ring B is more than the area of ring A. That is, on this board, the chance of hitting ring B is higher than the chance of hitting ring A, because the area of ring B is higher than the area of ring A. So it is more likely that you will hit ring B. So the chance of hitting ring B is more than the chance of hitting ring A. Or we can say that it is more difficult to hit ring A than to hit ring B. Hence, more points are allotted for hitting ring A than the points allotted for hitting ring B. And this continues as we move to the outer side, that is, as we move to the outer circles or the outer rings, the area of the outer rings increases. So the chances of hitting the outer rings is more than the chances of hitting the inner rings. So the points allotted to the outer rings are lesser than the points allotted to the inner rings. And that is why when you play darts, you get a higher score if you hit the inner ring.